I was in Toys R Us last Saturday, picked up number 22 Sergeant Jyn Erso Jedha. She was £10, and so I think this is, for £10 is a good price rather than paying 23 quid. But she comes with a blaster. This was an exclusive as well, I think it was San Diego Comic Con. Sergeant Jyn Erso, a highly skilled soldier in the Rebel Alliance. Jyn Erso is an impetuous, defiant warrior eager to bring the battle to the Empire. Jyn has little patience for debate with Alliance High Command, enough so that she takes matters into her own hands. And then there's the back of the box. And there's the front. Let's get her out of the box and have a better look at the figure. So you can see the figure comes with the blaster. She looks pretty cool. She comes with all this, like a holster, sculpted outfit, this hood thing she's wearing. She looks pretty cool. Face sculpt looks okay, and you can see how far the hood goes down. I got the figure out of the box. It's quite a nice figure. It comes with the blaster, holds that well. Nice texturing on the costume. Overall good articulation. Quite a light figure. You can see her face. And the striping on the arms, texturing on the back of the jacket, texturing on the legs, boots. Not bad figure. So she comes with this removable cowl. So it's pretty cool. Okay, the figure's pretty good, but I've had a bit of a disaster. I tried to move the leg and the leg snapped at the lower part of the double hinge. So I'm going to have to glue that. You can see it's snapped there. So it's going to be loose now, that leg at the joint. So I was trying to move it back. It was really stiff and it just snapped off. Which isn't very good. Well, let's just get with the review of the figure. The head has a ball joint with a, you can move that much forward, that much back. It's kind of a fragile figure, so you've got to be kind of careful. Shoulder up that high, elbows to about almost 90 or just above 90. This wrist moves up and down. And this one moves back and out, up and, in the other direction. Torso turns. The gun can be put in the holster. She's got quite a wide out movement there. And her torso moves at the just below her breasts. She's got rotation in the upper thigh. Again, these are stiff. Got to be careful not to break this leg off. It's really up, That's not very good, is it? That the leg snapped on just below the knee there. Let's try this knee, see if it bends back and forth. Be careful not to break this one either. Yeah, so you can see you get the leg that far back, and then ankles on rockers, move back and forth and rotate round the joint. Really stiff though. Let's look at This figure's got additional rotation at the just above the boot, so you can rotate the ankle as well. It's kind of useful. You can rotate it out and in both ankles. Got to be careful because this is snapped, but I've got it on display now. It's quite a good figure. This would be a good figure if the leg below the knee just didn't snap, which has happened here. Maybe I should have been a bit more careful, but for the amount of money you're paying, you shouldn't expect these figures to just break like that. You can see the detailing in the back of the jacket is quite nice. It's got a nice quilted texture to it. Detailing on the holster, the legs, the trousers, the jacket, and then the hair and the face. Not too bad. The grey jacket shirt she's wearing, undershirt, and the gloves on her hand, fingerless gloves. You can see nice detailing on the costume there. She's got some like silver pens or something in the jacket. So overall the figure looks really good, apart from that issue with the knee. Okay, the waistcoat taken off, and you can see that's got nice sculpting detail on it, pens and bits and bobs. Looks pretty cool. There's her hood, and then here's Jyn without her waistcoat on, and you can see that the body sculpt's really thin. No one's that thin in real life, so that's the reason that she's so thin, is because of this. So when that's on when she's wearing that, she's looks a bit more of a fuller figure. You can see that she's got articulation, not much forward. She hasn't really got crunch, but she can rotate at the chest, which isn't a bad thing. And there's a pistol, and so put all this stuff back on and you've got a great figure for display. I mean, she definitely needs to wear this. This is optional. Okay, so that's Star Wars Episode Rogue One, Jyn Erso. Look at the face sculpt, upper torso, the trousers, the belt, and the legs. You've got to be really careful with the legs, because I've loosened this leg by snapping it halfway off the bottom part of this knee. You can see that you've got rotation here and ankle, plus you've got rotation here as well. So she's got good articulation. Okay, so that's Jyn Erso. So you can see where the knee just snapped just below the bottom, where this bit of leg is attached to that knee joint. It snapped, not completely, but about maybe half the way across it snapped, so the legs become loose, which isn't very good at all. It's very disappointing really, because Hasbro is charging £23 for these figures at normal price, and this is what happens. You can see, better look at the figure. Detailing in the jacket with the two pens, and the back of the figure. It's got a bit of metal there. And then you can see the quilting, the hair sculpting, face sculpting. It's not too bad. I mean, I've seen this actress in The Theory of Everything, so she's quite good in that film. So and there's a blaster. Blaster has a little hook over it, so the gun can stay securely in. So the figure's not too bad really. And then here's a hood, which is a bit of a pain to take off. but as she's going to be the new heroine, the main hero in the new film, she's going to be flying off the shelves, this figure. And there's many ways of getting this figure. Comes in a free pack on the Black Series regular box, which is this version, plus the SDCC version. So, yep. The only thing I'm unhappy about is the way the leg snapped just below the knee. But overall, this gets thumbs up from me, especially as I got it for a tenner. Alright, cheers, bye. Number 22, the Black Series, Jyn Erso, Jedha. Taking that waistcoat off is a real pain in the backside. It's hard to put back on. It's even harder to take off. But this is Jyn. One display option with the waistcoat only, or with her Middle Eastern type hood. It's up to you. Cool figure though. You can get her on the SDC pack. There's a new free pack out with the Elite or Special Forces Death Trooper. She comes with that. Plus, there's the single carded figure, box figure, number 22. It's not a bad looking figure really. Just a bit fragile. You've got to be really careful with it because you don't want to do what I did, which is break the lower left knee or right knee. Overall, it's a great figure. Okay, so that's Jyn Erso, number 22, Black Series. Final look at Jyn Erso, number 22, Black Series. I was going to keep it boxed, but because the legs sort of broke, I'm going to display her loose now. She can hold the gun pretty well. It's pretty cool. You can see nice detailing on the costume. Okay, so it's Jyn Erso, Rogue One, new figure. Been around for a while. You can get her in the 3.75 as well. So she looks pretty cool. Alright, so that's the Black Series, Jyn Erso number 22. Alright, cheers, bye.